This tutorial shows how to copy, move, or delete items stored on your computer. There are two ways to move an item by dragging. Drag with the left mouse button, press and hold the left button over an item, move the cursor, and release. You can also drag an item with the right button. Press and hold the right button, move the cursor, release, select, move here. To copy an item, right-click and drag it to another location. Select Copy Here. Note, copying a shortcut to an item which has an arrow on it doesn't copy the item, it just copies the shortcut. To copy the item the shortcut points to, right-click the shortcut. It's off the recording area, but you click Open File Location or Open Folder Location. It's the second item from the top of the pop-up. The pop-up then shows you the actual item, and it's highlighted. So now you can copy this item by right-clicking and dragging. For instance, right-click, drag it to the desktop, release, copy here. So that's another copy of a copy, which is why Windows has called it copy. To delete an item, click it, press the delete key. And Windows asks you to confirm it, and you say yes. To copy, move, or delete several items, start by selecting the items. There's several ways to do this. You can left-click an item and then control-click additional items. Then you can use the methods we've already described for deleting with the delete key, dragging them to move them, or right-click dragging them to copy them, and so forth. Another way to select more than one item is you can shift-click. Select an item and then shift-click another item. It'll select a block of items on the screen, but be careful and make sure the items selected are the ones you want to select. This particular time I did this, I've also got them things selected in this row off to the right of where I'm recording. So be careful when you use a shift click to select icons on your desktop. A third way to select more than one item is to press and hold the left button in a blank area of the desktop, then drag a rectangle. When it encloses or overlaps icons, they will be selected. That's a pretty good way to select a block of icons on your desktop that you're going to copy, move, or delete. If you delete an item by mistake, you can restore it from the recycle bin if you haven't emptied the bin since you deleted the item. Open the recycle bin by double-clicking it. Locate any file that you would like to restore. You can select by clicking. You can then control-click additional items, or you could start by selecting an item and then shift-click to select all the items in between. Or again, you can drag over a list of items to select those. Even though we're working with the contents of a folder, many of the selection and copying and moving techniques still work. But once you've selected a group of items in the recycle bin, you can click Restore the selected items at the top of the recycle bin window, or you can right-click in the middle on a selected item, whether it's one or more, and then you can click Restore. Those are all ways to restore items from the recycle bin. Restored items go back to their original locations. If they're on the desktop, they go to the desktop. If they were in a folder, they will go back into that folder. One other thing you can do with the recycle bin to manage your storage is you can right-click the recycle bin, and one of the selections is Empty Recycle Bin. That will free up the storage that the deleted items in the recycle bin are taking up. Warning though, before you empty the recycle bin, I would strongly urge you to open it and make sure everything in there really needs to be deleted, because there's basically no way to recover once you've emptied the recycle bin. That's the end of this tutorial, and thanks for watching.